again. Heading out on my walk. Day 299. 737 miles today. Watched my video yesterday. Posted last night. You saw me dragging stuff up to the street for that pile of sticks there. Trying to keep the yard, or get the yard cleaned up. Good morning to everybody. If you're coming in on the replay, thank you very much. We are off and running. 299 days in a row of doing this. Billy is the first one in this morning. Miss Metal first is first. Good morning to you, Billy. Good to see you this morning. Just heading out. On the way to the trail. All right, Malice. Well, good to see you. You like the haircut? Thank you, Malice. I appreciate that. Mike is here. Good morning, Mike. Dragon is here. Oh, yeah, Billy. I've been doing a little bit of that every day now. Pretty much every day. For about a week. And you saw that big pile I had out in front of the house last week. And they picked that up. So it's time to create another pile of sticks out in the front yard. So Future is here. Good morning to you, Go. How are you this morning? Claudia, good morning to you. How are you doing today? Got the shopping cart has moved today. All right, getting to the walking trail. Got a mile to the with no name. Turn around, come back to this point, go most of the way back, and then go back home. Coffee is waiting for me. Good morning, John. How are you? I can call you Futurama. All right. Unkim is here. Good morning, Unkim. Good to see you this morning. Don't forget about that power of attorney. All right, the first crossing of the Robin Trower Memorial Bridge. Bright and early for you this morning, Claudia. Yeah, I never realized how big a time difference it's. What? 4:30 in the morning for you? Sigh, yes, Future. Walking in the morning is very good, yes indeed. Got some squirrels running around this morning. R2D2s are out this morning. At 4:30. Is that daily routine for you, Claudia, getting up that early? I mean, you're here pretty much every day, so. Yes, I am from America. Lark is here. Good morning, Lark. Futurama sending chilies. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. You're a morning person, you go to bed early. I have been, the last 3 nights, I've been tucking myself in kind of early for me. I mean, the other night it was like 9:30. I was in bed. But the last couple nights, like 10:30, 11 o'clock, usually I'm up past midnight. But yeah, working a little bit more. Getting some outside work done. That always makes you tired at the end of the day, especially in the sunshine. Don't get up as early as you though, Claudia. I was up at 5 this morning, so. The mimosas are still blooming. I love those trees, man. They're so gorgeous. We don't get those up in Ohio. It's still early. Well, 5 is unusual for me. I mean, well, sometimes I get up that time, but usually it's 6 o'clock. Squirrels are everywhere this morning. I haven't seen a white squirrel up close in a while. There have been some like off in the distance, but haven't seen any closer lately. I do have the thumb with me this morning. The baby hand is aboard. Burning daylight, absolutely, Michael. John, that's the same situation I'm in. I have tried to hire a few different people, and either they show up or they don't show up, or they are totally useless. So, good morning. I had the guy that came, I wanted him to cut grass. He wanted to rake, but then he wanted to complain that it was too hot to work in the sun because it was 59 degrees out. I had one guy that I was going to pay. I told him I'd pay him $20 an hour and he could work 10 hours a week for me. So I didn't care how he worked the 10 hours. I told him, I said, you can work all 10 one day if you want to. That's fine with me. So I was willing to pay him $200 a week to come over and work for me. He showed up one morning, worked about 3 or 4 hours, came up and knocked on my door, told me he was going to go get himself something to eat. I even offered to give him a sandwich and some stuff to drink. And he said, no, I'm just going to go get something. Never came back. Never paid him either, so. You have brush clearance a couple times a year. Yeah, Mike commented on the video that, the video I posted last night that, he had to deal with that last year. And that's the thing is these vines, well, that's kudzu. I don't have any of that in my yard, thank God. But some of these vines, they just grow and grow and grow. These things grow like 20 feet a year or more. So We were digging potatoes in the heat and rain yesterday. Gardening ain't for sissies. No, it's not, Michael. Hoping you feel better by the 26th. Canceled the whole job. And I'm shopping for an antique 70s square body. I'm taking a 10 grand job. Maybe that was it. Futurama. Beautiful day with amazing friends, Wendy. You are exactly right. Yeah, I mean, you can see just in here, there's all kinds of vines and stuff growing. And I mean, they'll just take over everything. And you saw in the pictures yesterday. Today, I got a lot of the vines pulled, but I got a lot of bigger branches that need to be cut out of some of that mess. And so I'm going to get in there with the little electric chainsaw I got. It's a pole saw, but I'll be able to use it and get some of the bigger branches and stuff out just so I can get back in there further. And then I'll probably get back in there and cut a bunch of stuff off at the base so it just dies and it'll be easier to pull out of there. And I'm also doing some stuff inside the house too, so trying to improve the house on the inside. There's this little guy. Hi, buddy. You wanna come and say hi? Hi. How you doing, huh? Hi. You're a pretty little girl. Hi. Chocolate Cocker Spaniel. Yeah, you don't show up for a $10,000 job. Yeah, that is kind of crazy, isn't it? Been working a few days on the curb appeal of my place. I got inspired by your mailbox and refurbished. All right. I've had a few people, of course, I've had a few people stop and tell me that they like my mailbox, so me out there. So trying to get the place looking better on the outside so that people don't think it's just a overgrown mess. It is a lot of work. It is definitely a lot of work. It is, Pretty Cat. I can get my monthly subscription to Mad Magazine. Morning. Good morning. Joggers. You would think I was building a ballroom to the White House. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I just need some manual labor. Hell, if I just had somebody, as far as like cleaning up the yard and stuff, all that overgrown stuff, if I just had someone that would drag it out to the curb as I cut it, they drag it out to the curb. I asked my neighbor, he's got a son, 17-year-old son. I said, you know, would he be interested in working for me? $15, $20 an hour. And maybe a couple of his friends come over. I figured, you know, if I get 3 or 4 teenage boys out there, we can knock that shit out in a weekend. But he said, yeah, I'll have him call you. Nope, nothing. So those elitist, high accomplishing joggers, what's wrong with them? Exactly. I fix stuff all day. Welcome in. Good to see you this morning. Yeah, it's a subscription to National Lampoon. Yeah. Young girl, get out of my heart. Good morning. Good to see you guys this morning. Gary Puckett song. Well, I didn't have to subscribe to National Geographic. My parents had a subscription to that. Prairie, how you doing today? Benya, how are you? Couple of people just joining the live stream. Make sure that you give me a thumbs up. Double tap that screen. Baby hand's asking for a thumbs up. The more thumbs up I get, the closer the baby hand gets to going home. I am out here on day 299. 299 days in a row. I've come out and walked. And I'm up to 737 miles. Well, I will be when I get back home today. So, what's on the agenda today? I've already kind of talked about it. Good morning. I am going to work out in the yard a little bit more. Get the pole saw out and cut some bigger branches out of some of the trees and stuff that I've exposed from pulling vines off of them. And, oh, you missed it. Okay. Probably get a few more vines out of some of those trees and get some stuff done inside the house as well. Trying to make it pretty on the outside, pretty on the inside. Tomorrow will be day 300. 300 days. Closing in on a full year. Good morning. I got to make myself pretty, absolutely. It's a lot of work to do that. So I have to set aside a couple hours every day to do that. Somebody left a basketball over on the court. Y'all want to go shoot some hoops? If I had a tripod with me that I could set my phone up on a tripod, I might go and pick up that basketball and shoot a couple. You guys can watch and see why I'm not playing in the NBA, other than the fact I'm only 5'8". Alright, where's the white squirrels today? Hopefully we'll have some white squirrels close by that we can see. Haven't been seeing any deer, haven't been seeing any white squirrels. What's going on? They all head north for the summer, where it's a little cooler. Pretty nice backyard over there. I like that. They got nice little patios, some patio furniture set up in the backyard. Then you just sit and watch the walking trail. Probably watch some baseball games when there's baseball games going on. Or even watch some girls in bikinis on the volleyball court. I'm just imagining that myself. Ducky, good morning to you. Good to see you this morning. Make sure you hit that thumbs up there, Ducky. These French manicures aren't cheap. Got to get them views up. John, you got a new guitar yesterday? That's cool. Looks like somebody donated some more books, or someone returned a bunch of books. All right, we have made it to the gate with no name. Turn around, go back to the beginning and start all over again. Let's see what we have here. He's got a puzzle again. Oh, that's kind of a cool puzzle. Look at that, Las Vegas. Huh. Vivid America. I don't know what that is. Stickers. Oh, there we go. A bag full of sauces. Huh. All right. You beat your chest like Tarzan. It helps you to break up the congestion sometimes. They also have those Chinese back wrappers, like a ball and then a metal rod. You picked your Taylor up yesterday from the repair shop. Plays like butters. He played for like 3 hours last night. Cool. Cool, Mike. I love the sound of that 12 string, man. That just sounds so sweet. In the few videos, a couple of videos that you've posted with it. Definitely sounds sweet. I'm not seeing any white squirrels at all this morning. What a bummer. You're going to record some of your acoustic practice. All right, cool, Mike. And you say you got an acoustic show first part of July. You guys have a good day. You have a great day. July 2nd is the first show. Zara, how you doing today? Welcome in. Good to see you today. There's somebody over there playing basketball. He ain't no spring chicken either. You know, it's probably almost as old as I am. And trust me, that's old. Twisting around the fire, having fun, baking potatoes, baking in the sun. $25 million on a wedding. Yeah. Just to boost their own damn ego. But you know what? When they break up, Taylor will write a song about it, and she'll make twice that on the song. So that's my prediction. There you go, Putty Cat. Yeah. When they used to use a peach basket. Yep. Yeah, she ain't taking my money. I never cared one bit about her. You know, I mean, it's just not my style of music. And I really didn't care. But when they started showing her every single week on the during a football game, and they showed more about her than they did the game. I mean, they'd break, rather than showing a replay, they'd show Taylor Swift up in the press box or the luxury box. And it's like, Jesus Christ. She is a little strange. Oh yeah, I mean, isn't she like a billionaire? You have a great day. Morning.
Good morning.
There you go, Double. Good old classic rock and roll. Double comes in with that saying, wearing nothing but a white button-down shirt and crew socks, sliding across the floor. Just give me that old-fashioned rock and roll. Yeah, exactly, Claudia. I don't know if y'all follow football very much, but the Chiefs are kind of a rival of the Bengals. We've played them a couple times to go to the Super Bowl. Beat them once, lost to them once. But been somewhat of a rival, so I don't really care for Travis Kelce a whole lot either. So that's the way, as far as what Double said, that's the way I pictured his comment. Tom Cruise sliding in, singing that song. I know I messed up the lyrics on it, but all right, you do. Oh, that guitar that you bought was a lefty, and he played it lefty, but he didn't flip the strings. Okay. Does anyone else notice that there aren't that many rock bands anymore? I don't know. I listen to the tried and true rock and roll, the classics. Someone recommended a band to me, a newer band, and they're alright. But yeah, just doesn't match up to that 70s rock. Oh yeah, Pretty Cat, absolutely it is. Of course it is. I think it's been, I mean, computer generated music has been around for a while. And there's some of it that's good. There's some of it that's worth listening to. You just got to keep in mind that there's no way you're ever going to go see that live in concert. I do not listen to death metal, no. Nickelback, no. No, no. It was they're a fairly, I mean, I guess they're out touring now or putting albums out now, so. You watched the guy the other day, it wasn't bad. Guy that comes here on the channel, Faces of the Human Race, he does computer generated music, and it's pretty good. Black Country Communion, it's Bonamassa, Glenn Hughes from Deep Purple, Jason Bonham on drums, and Derek Sheridan from Dream Theater on keyboards. Okay. I never can remember their name. What's the band? Oh, they cover a bunch of Allman Brothers stuff. They got guy Derek Trucks has played in the band. I never can remember their names. But I wanted to go see them in concert, but the damn tickets were they were up in Macon a couple months ago, and I wanted to go see them, but man, tickets were like $75. I'm sorry, I'm just not going to pay. Not Tedeschi Trucks. I know them as well, or I've definitely watched some of their stuff. Mule, Government Mule. Yeah, they were in concert up in Macon, but they wanted $75 for a ticket, and those weren't even on the floor. I mean, they do good music, they play good music. Warren Haynes is the guitar player. Julie, how you doing? Welcome in this morning, Julie. You like that name for a band? What, Government Mule or Tedeschi Trucks? You were doing well? Fantastic. Yeah, Warren is a bad man. Derek Trucks impresses me with the slide guitar. Oh, Government Mule, yeah. Warren Haynes is, I think, the leader of that band, and he played with the Allman Brothers for a while. I know Derek Trucks sits in with him every once in a while, but yeah, Government Mule's got some good music out there. I do not have the New Kids on the Block posters in my bedroom. I'm riding like a mofo this morning. God, I picked up Chin from the typing to visit here for a few. Well, thank you, Julie, for coming by. I appreciate it. Julie, I've got the baby hand with me today as well. All right, so I am probably about halfway. I probably got 2 miles in now. Doing pretty good today. Yesterday was a little bit of a struggle, and I'm knocking on my head instead of knocking on wood. That seems to work better with God willing and the creek don't rise, I'll be just fine today. Thank you, Julie. It can be a struggle sometimes, but it's well worth it. It is well worth it. I'm more of an NSYNC fan. Yeah. What can I say? Good morning. On a side note, do suburbs in the U.S. not have fences around their houses, or is it only in some areas? Well, there's a fence right there. There's a fence over there. There's a fence over there. Yeah, they have fences. This is the neighborhood I live in. It's no sidewalks. Yeah, my neighbor's house is completely fenced in. He's got 2 big dogs, so yeah, pretty open though. Everything is, as you can see. I mean, they got a nice little park here, walking trail to walk through. I'm blessed to have this walking trail right behind my house, so once I get all them vines pulled, I'll be able to walk through my backyard and walk over to the walking trail. Uncle Jack Daniels is near. Small town New Jersey, huh? Not many fences up there. Didn't Denzel Washington make a movie called Fences? I'm sure it was a book beforehand. I've seen the movie. The movie was pretty good. I did not read the book though. I don't read much. Good morning. Good morning. That dog's very interested in a branch off of a pine tree. I was wondering, I saw him stop to sniff something. I was like, what is that that's laying on the ground? Yeah, and all it was just a small little piece of a pine tree, all the pine needles. I guess the dog's into pine, the pine scent. Saw that they're making a Cape Fear mini-series. I guess the well of creativity is when bone dry. Yeah, Mike, it has. John, how you doing? Okay. Thank you, John. Hopefully you got your other device plugged in. Good to see you today. We are coming up for the second crossing of the Robin Trower Memorial Bridge. The bridge of size. And I do believe I will let out a sigh this morning. There we go. Mountain must be sleeping in this morning. He's got, his mom is in town this weekend, so he's probably counting on her to get up with the baby this morning, and gonna let him sleep in a little bit. All right, so we've made it back to the beginning. The other John is you too. Oh, okay. Those are both you? We made it back to the beginning of the trail, turn around, walk most of the way back to the gate with no name, turn back around, head home for some coffee. Make some French toast for breakfast. That sounds good. I love French toast. No BLT. Did you have a BLT yesterday, Mike? It does sound delicious. All right, third crossing of the Robin Trower Memorial Bridge. Can we get another sigh? Ducky, you subbed to his other channel. Had a giant BLT yesterday. I'm trying to watch my figure. Just insane. Yeah, morning. Yes, a big sigh. Thank you, Billy. Appreciate that. Just hit 50 subscribers. All right, Justin. That's for your story, and you're sticking to it. There you go. I don't know who said it was the French. And maybe it's got something to do with the way they cook it. Only 30 to 1,000 for you, Billy. Well, that's cool. She was carrying an assault stick. Yes, she was. Double-headed eagle, you're off to bed. Well, good night to you. Thanks for coming in. I enjoyed your comment about the good old rock and roll. I appreciate you coming by today. Good night, John Boy. Good night, Marion. Dan the man from Romania, like number 25. Thank you very much, Dan. Good to see you today. Granny Southern Corner, good morning to you. How are you doing this morning? I am out on my walk. Got a couple of miles in. Putty cat, probably the Jetsons. You call your son John Boy? Yeah, I got a couple miles in already on my walk. Today is day 299, and I will be at 737 miles when I get back home. So it is very nice out here this morning, Granny. I know you're not Granny, but I don't know what else to call you, so. When you think of Romania, you think of Vlad the Impaler. Jane is hotter than Wilma. Yeah, probably. Getting it done, absolutely. I am busy living. Just like my shirt says, get busy living. Been up since 3. Gee whiz. Oh, okay, you are Granny. Okay, I thought your mom was Granny. Sorry about that. Rosie the robot was hot as fuck. She did have kind of a sexy voice, that's for sure. Oh yeah, different devices are going to have me on different times. So when James was here, he was listening. He had the live stream playing on his phone so he could keep up with the chat, and he had the volume up for a while, and I could hear myself talking in delay on his phone because he's walking right beside me. So your mom is Nana. Okay. Ray Ann, good morning to you. Good to see you this morning. Sleep just gets in the way of so many things. It does indeed. I was up at 3:02, not sure why, but I hope I don't crash at 3 p.m. Yeah, exactly. Mike Holmes, you ain't right. You go out and get some more. Been here since 7:30. I've just been lurking. Oh, okay, Ray. Yeah, Mike ran out. Oh my God. National emergency. Matt is here. Good morning to you, Matt. Battery died. Got to stay here. Okay. Been hitting them hard lately. I bet you have. Speaking of hitting hard, make sure you smash that thumbs up real hard. And act like you're trying to break your screen on your phone. The baby hand demands it. Anybody got fun plans today? I'm be working on improving my life, Granny. Put out a video yesterday, showed me pulling vines and stuff out of the trees around my house, and I'll be working on that. And I got some things I'm doing on the inside of the house as well. So that is what I've got planned for today. And probably a nice cold beer this evening. That has been sounding real good lately. You guys have a great day. Fun plans always involve bourbon. Can't figure out to get to my site on this new tablet. If you're opened up if you've got YouTube, or yeah, if you got YouTube opened up, you should be able to click on your name on your profile picture, and then at the top of the screen, there should be a little icon that says accounts, and it should list the different accounts that you have if you've got multiple accounts. Worked on Pearl Jam Black today. I think I'll record and post it later today. All right, Mike. I'm gonna work in the garden, maybe ride over to the beach. Put the top down, ride over to the beach, Granny. Sounds like a good plan. Beer first, then work. Beer will lube the joints. Out and about. Thank you very much for coming in. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. There we go. There's my nemesis. Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well. V, how you doing this morning? I forget every password and got all messed up. Had to stop. You should be able to pull up all your accounts on the channel you're on now. All day boat and swimming. There you go. I got a couple people that just joined in. Make sure that you smash that like button. Hit that thumbs up. The baby hand is demanding it. Well, baby hand's requesting it. I don't want to be that bold to say demanding. There you go. Share your password with a hacker from India. I was talking to my friend yesterday that's in the Army, and he's from Nigeria. And he's been trying to get his college transcripts from the University in Nigeria that he attended. And got to go for a swim every day. Oh, what's the water temperature? 78 degrees. No one puts the baby hands in the corner. Heck no. But anyway, yeah, he's been trying for several years to get his college transcripts from the university in Nigeria. And supposedly, they were on their way. So, and I was teasing him about... because he was saying every step of the way he has to pay somebody to do something for him. He's got to send them money to get them to do something for him. And like I said, he's been fighting it now. Well, the whole time he's been in the Army, he's been fighting it. So that's almost 4 years. And anyway, he says that they're supposed to be on their way now. And we'll see. Liked and shared. Thank you very much. V, I appreciate that. Water's 82 degrees. Nerd, thank you very much. I appreciate the comment. 82 degrees, man. That's bath water. Good morning.
Good morning.
My neighbor just put in a pool, and the SOB hasn't invited me over yet. I'm just kidding. I don't expect him to. In your state, it's 35 degrees Celsius, 99% humidity. It's a pressure cooker. There you go. Miss Meadows got a boat. You don't need a pool when you got a boat. You just stop, jump off the boat. I only have one device with my gun sight left and afraid to lose it, so I stopped till my help arrives. Oh, okay, John. Gotta get out to the garden, Granny. All right. Stay hydrated. Someone reminded me of that yesterday. Um, we will see you later. Look forward to more videos from you. Tell your neighbor you invite him over. Invite over strippers. Yeah, well, he's got this thing that would discourage him from doing that. It's a 4-letter word called wife. All right, we're almost to the final turnaround point. Plugging away at it. I think when I get to that point, I'll have about a mile to go. 299 days in a row of coming out walking every single day. Rain or shine, cold, hot, doesn't matter. This guy just keeps going. Old guy's got his hustle. Never go on a 3-hour tour. Yeah, that is true. Beautiful pathway. Yes, it is. Mal said he had a headache. He popped in early this morning and said he had a headache, and didn't sound like he was going to stick around. So, V, I am blessed to have this walking trail right behind my house. I mean, it's literally right around the corner from my house. Once I get, if I keep clearing all the brush behind my house like I was in that video yesterday, which I'm going to do, I can walk out my back door and walk straight to the trail. So, baby hand with old guy eyes, I can feel you watching in the night. I might try toys and antiques on this one to see if gun content is what is holding me back. I'm sure that gun content probably, I don't know, it might limit you a little bit, but there's a lot of people. I mean, when you think about the number of guns that there are in the U.S., there's a lot of people that are into guns, so all right, guy's still out here shooting hoops. He's moving too, man. He's getting a workout in. All right, I am at the turnaround point again. Welcome to the Wellston Trail. Off we go on the way home. There is coffee waiting for me. Yeah, I think I saw that. I think I got in there late. They weren't live anymore when I clicked on it. So, Tennessee Blacksmith, good morning to you. Yes, future. Got about a mile to go to get back to some coffee and cigarettes. Tennessee sending the gold coins. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I guess I should be on the correct side of the path, huh? Future with the chili. 3 years, under 850 subs. Oh, there's a deer up here ahead, standing out right next to the trail. He will more than likely walk back into the woods before I get there, and I won't be able to see him, so he sees me now. You guys see him up there? Haven't seen a deer in a while. That's cool. I'm gonna keep the... Sorry, you guys are gonna bounce around. Well, let me turn the zoom off. Morning. Got a deer up there. Got a deer up there. You see him up there?
Yep, I see him.
Yep.
He sees us.
Yeah, he already saw me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's not gonna be there long. I guarantee you that. There he goes off into the woods. Yeah. Might be able to see him from the trail. Still just stopping to poop on the trail. Yeah, probably. You're probably right, Mike. Sorry about that, walking and zoomed at the same time. There he is, right back there. He's all by himself. Let's see if we can get him on video. Yeah, there he is. Hi, buddy. How you doing today? Yep, and there he goes. Wonder if there's more over here on the other side. I've done that before. I'll be filming one over here on this side of the trail, and as soon as I start walking away, a bunch of them start running across from the other side of the trail. So don't let that whippersnapper pass me. Dude, I can't stop him. He's, I don't know if you noticed him, but yeah, he's definitely a little bit more fit than I am. It's whack. Hit him with the baby hand. Here we go. All right, I'll get him. All right. Off we go. Off we go. The baby hand is in action today. Mike might have his Whack-A-Troll 9000, but I got the baby hand. My son, my oldest son, he used to do this thing. He'd just be sitting there, and there'd be his one sister is very, very vocal, and in other words, she won't shut up sometimes. But you have a good day.
You too.
He would sit on the other side of the room, and he'd just be looking at her. And I'm going to turn the camera around here so y'all can see it. He'd be looking at her, and he'd be going like this. And he'd have one eye closed, and he'd just keep doing that. And finally I asked him, I said, "What are you doing?" And he said, "I'm trying to get her to shut her mouth." I don't know. It's just a fun little anecdote. So if you're ever around anybody that is talking and talking and talking, yeah, that's what you got to do. Just pinch your fingers together right on there, and just close your eye and pinch your fingers together right on their lips. Maybe they'll be quiet. You pinching your head, yeah. Your email is Johnny Wacko. You using that on your sister? Well, I hope it works for you, Ducky. It still hasn't worked on my daughter, so. Pitching their head, yeah. 50 years ago today, you graduated high school. Wow. Wow. I never did that. Congratulations. Did you have a 50-year reunion? It's your cowboy name. Did you try what I suggested to you, John, as far as getting your other account pulled up? If you use the same email actually, you don't even have to use the same email. If you've been logged on that device that you're on now, you should be able to pull up any account that you have. Nancy Drew, thank you very much. I appreciate the thumbs up. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you on this Sunday morning. Yeah, excited to graduate till you realize you had to start adulting. Yep. It is a big milestone. It would be, if I would have graduated, I dropped out of high school, got my GED when I joined the Air Force, just so everybody knows. But yeah, if I would have graduated, it would have been 78, so. "50 years still alive. It's in October, Dave. Whole weekend planned." Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Mountaintop, there you are. How you doing this morning? It only shows that account? Okay. All right. You must not have ever, on the device you're on, you must not have ever been logged into your other account, the John's Arsenal account. Good morning. Hope you wipe the sleepies out of your eyes, saving them for later. Lori loves Jesus. Well, welcome in, Lori. Thank you for coming by. I miss him at Dave's house too. Oh, okay. The device you're on now is brand new. That's right. You just got that. Been 28 years since you graduated high school. Yeah, it would have been 48 for me this year, so. I don't know. I think that there's probably a couple people I might recognize, but other than that, I don't know that I would recognize anybody. I wasn't in high school, I wasn't in school very often, so that's why I ended up quitting. You bringing Caden to the big house? Okay. All right, John, I'm not sure what you're talking about. I never went to high school and passed my GED without studying. Yeah, same with me, Mike. Fresh air bar. Oh, okay. It smelled like barbecue sauce. I bet you that made you happy. No. Different big house. The big house you're talking about, Billy, should be burnt to the ground, but that's just my opinion, being a Buckeyes fan. So, Vanessa sent a star. Thank you very much. I don't razz you, or I don't give you a lot of problems about being a Michigan fan, but I guess I understand you're there. When you're there, you kind of have to be. Roll Tide beaches. But anyway, shut it, Dave. Getting 91 drunk. It's hilarious that those two schools, if they've got a coach that can't beat the other team, they fire the coach. I mean, they could win every single game of the year. And if they lose a couple years in a row to the other team, yeah, they get fired. Good morning. It's that big of a game. Ohio State and Michigan. Good morning. Always roll Tide, roll. Who said that? Billy? I'm going to get passed again. Good morning. How you doing today? You are a Bama fan? All right. Roll joints, roll. Okay, you adopted Alabama. I'm not I've said this I don't know how many times, not a huge college sports fan. I mean, obviously I root for Ohio State, being from Ohio, but that's really about it. I could not tell you a single person that plays on the Ohio State football team. Not one. Not a single one. Spell check's higher than you. I was wondering about some of your comments there, John. Born in Hamilton, Alabama. Out of gummies and weed. Gonna fix that very, very soon. I added a very in there for you, Mike, because I know that's what you meant. Okay, we got a whole bunch of people coming toward me with high-vis vests on, and they have implements of destruction. I wonder if they got 8x10 color glossy pictures. They definitely all have implements of destruction now. And it almost looks like they're wearing camo too. High vis and camo. That makes sense. It took Mom exactly half an Alabama afternoon to understand why we fell in love with it here. Oh, there you go. Your mom doing well? Not till 9, Mike. Hang on, bro. I'm not sure what's going on up here. I guess they're out picking up trash. Good morning. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, they're all Air Force people. Okay, they came out from the base. That's why they're wearing camo. Thank every one of you guys. Appreciate every one of you.
Have a great day. Good morning.
Yep. Good morning to you. There you go. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So one more. Yeah, I got a half a dozen Thank-A-Vets in today already. On Sunday, yeah. Maybe they're in some trouble. Quick visit to see the land and the house. She's already headed out? Oh, okay. Coming back in a few months once you move. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I mean, I don't know if these guys are all in trouble and that's why they're out here, but they're out here to pick up trash. I thought it was odd wearing camo and high vis vest. Didn't make a whole lot of sense, but yeah, I see why they were wearing camo now. Kind of have to. 2-hour flight home. Day trips are easy. That's cool. You probably got a longer drive to take her to the airport than she has a flight, right? All right, we are coming up on the Robin Trower Memorial Bridge. I did not see any of those guys. They all had implements of destruction, but you take care. Yeah, they all had implements of destruction, but I did not see 8x10 color glossies, so. All right, let's get across the Robin Trower Memorial Bridge for the last time today. You have a good day. All right, that is definitely worthy of a sigh. Flew into Nashville Friday afternoon on CMA's weekend. It took us 4 hours to get back. Oh, wow. That's because Mama took the Kodachrome away. Maybe. They didn't seem like they were picking up a whole lot of trash. All they had to do was come over here to this R2-D2 that's spewing it out from the seams, and they could have found all kinds of trash just right there. Good morning. The shopping cart is still here. It has been moved, but it is still here. Wonder how long it's going to take the city to get rid of that. I wasn't sure what that car was doing behind me. Addie was people watching at the airport. That's cool. I seem to have hooked to recurring TV thing. The insufferable incline of insanity. It will no longer be insurmountable. I will surmount it. That sounds weird. Nope, no bears around. I'm in Georgia. I don't think there may be some bears here in the state, but yeah, I don't think they're around here. I'm pretty much right in the middle of a town, so. And he was like, they running me through the x-ray machine. Oh, wow. Yes, Billy, big sigh getting across the Robin Trower Memorial Bridge. I did indeed. I was going there with that, and I just kept going. And after I went there, I was like, I don't know if I should have gone there. But I did. Babies are a magnet, aren't they? It's just like puppies. You get a lot of people stopping Telling you how cute they are. With Addie, I can believe it though. Ethan, how you doing today? Good to see you today. Thanks for stopping by. Day 299 is almost complete. As soon as I get to my front door, I'll have 737 miles done. Adding up that 4 miles a day now, those miles will start adding up real quick. So there's my pile of debris that I created yesterday. They just picked up some earlier in the week, and I've got more now for them, and I will be adding more to that as time goes by. So yeah, the grass still hasn't even greened up from where they cleaned up the last pile. So wait till she starts talking. I remember my son, when he was young, asked me why the person in front of us was so far. And I don't think he meant far. She is an angel indeed. Ethan, you gotta take off. All right, man, you have a good day. Thanks for coming by. Dave, you need to trim that bush. That's what I've been working on, man. Getting my bush trimmed, or bushes trimmed. Did I leave my door open today? I think I did. Either that or somebody's in my house. One or the other. Everybody liked the stream. I think I left my door open today. Hello? Is there anybody here? I have to kind of walk through my house a little bit to see. Hello, hello, hello. I don't think anybody's here. I think I just left my door open. Okay. We have made it home. I am going to plug. Hope nobody stole your wall. Yeah, me too. It seems to be an integral part of the house. Let me turn the camera around here. Put you on ceiling cam. I will be right back. So it is confirmed. It has been confirmed that a 1960s model old man gets 1p, or gets 4 miles per p. Just saying, if y'all are keeping track. All right, let's get this set up out here. Oh, get the phone plugged in. And we'll start my nice little coffee and cigarette chat. Yeah, 4 miles to the court. Absolutely. Let me get caught up on the chat here real quick. Oh, thank you for welcoming me home, Billy. Lester, good morning to you. Happy Sunday. Phew is right. That how the wall's safe. Yes. No diving. Hope he doesn't fall in. Ducky, thank you for welcoming me home. I appreciate that. You're doing good, Mountaintop. You're doing good. Addie's just smiling and looking. Just remember to be kind. Absolutely. It's amazing the number of friends you can create just being nice to people, smiling and being kind to them. Lester, you were here yesterday, weren't you, Lester? Yeah, you were. Cheers to everybody. Hopefully everybody got himself a good cup of coffee this morning or whatever you might be drinking. I am definitely glad that you all are here. Oh, okay. She needs a puppy. No, you weren't here yesterday, Lester? All right, my days must be blending together or something. I think she has a few dogs. I think there are a few dogs in the house. You were busy, huh, Lester? Okay. I can only imagine what you were doing. It wasn't cleaning your nightstand off. I know that. I got a feeling it had something to do with chasing girls. You were here on Friday. Okay. First thing to go is the memory. Yeah. Group of ladies from, I think, Egypt stopped and said all kinds of blessings and blew her kisses. It was so sweet. There you go. Am I right about Lester? Yeah, I think so. I think I got it nailed. That's what he was busy doing yesterday. Ron is here. Good morning, Ron. Welcome in. Good to see you this morning. Looks like you're having a good time. Are you still on your trip, Ron? Looks like you're having a good time with the family. That's nice. Just got back home from my walk. Uh, 99 days in a row now. 737 miles. I might have said 733 earlier. Of course, it had to rain. Animals Tech, good morning to you. Coffee, yes. Cheers to all. Thank you very much, Animals Tech, for coming in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Baby Hand is requesting a thumbs up. Peter, I'm just smoking a filtered cigar is all. It's been wonderful going home today. Okay, cool. Cool. Nice to get away and enjoy some time, especially with family. I saw your post about being in the hot tub. That sounds like fun. Lester, you forgot again. You heard Tears for Fear rule the world on car radio? Wow. They're still around? Really? Ugh. That's kind of cool. I mean, they've been around for a long time. What was the. Someone did a cover of. I think the song was Africa. I can't remember the name of the original band or who covered it, but the cover sounded exactly like the original. And I thought, why cover something? I mean, and it was a famous band that covered it, and they just made a complete. It was almost like they just put the needle on the record or hit play on the DVD player and played their song all over again. Anyway, Bruce Bowling, top of the morning to you. I hope you have a bright and joyful day as well. Thank you for coming in today. Dexy and the Midnight Runners. Wentworth, how you doing? I am not Walter White. However, I do drive Hank Schrader's Jeep. It's the same model Jeep that Hank Schrader drove. I tried to sell the stuff on my nightstand, but no one bought it. Lester, yeah, that's not going to work. Nobody wants moldy 3 or 4 day old food. Zara, how you doing today? Good to see you today. Welcome in. It has gotten warm again in the mornings and definitely muggy again in the mornings. I have definitely sweated a little bit this morning, but that's all right because I'm hydrating. Alter, how you doing? God bless you as well. 70 here. Yeah, I think it was 66 when I started walking. I'm sure it's into the 70s by now. You bought some more stuff yesterday, Lester. You don't need any more stuff. You need to get rid of the stuff you have. I think that's part of the reason you guys didn't move because you didn't want to move all your stuff. Real ad. Thank you for the compliment on my hairstyle. I have a really good barber. Me. Nugget, I probably drink more Pepsi, but if it's a fountain drink, I'll drink Coke. I don't like Coke out of a bottle or out of a can. Coca-Cola either needs to be fountain or it needs to be very, very cold. What about you, Nugget? Which one do you prefer? Don't drink Coke or Pepsi. Actually, I for a long time I didn't drink hardly any soda at all, and just recently I started drinking more of it, and I can definitely tell. You only like Coke from a stranger's hand? Exactly, Mike. Okay, Lester. More rain coming. Hopefully it's not severe. It's a true story, V. 82 out in Arizona. Where are you at in Arizona, V? I lived in the Phoenix area for a while. I lived in Mesa for a very short period of time. Yes, old man smoking a cigar. Absolutely, Matilda. You went fishing for girls after you got home yesterday, Lester? Well, you guys, if you watched my video that I posted last night of me pulling vines out of my trees, you see that I definitely got 1,000 tugs in yesterday. Just saying. Yeah, Mike, that would make me a little nervous. Tennessee Blacksmith, you got a new logo? Well, that's cool. I still haven't been able to hook you and John up. I don't know why, but I have not gotten an email from either one of you. We're up to 42 likes. We're past the hour and a half point of the video, of the live stream. I do appreciate you all watching, coming in on my live stream every morning. If y'all could do me a favor, if you haven't seen the video I posted last night, watch that for me. Give me a thumbs up on that. Make a comment down below. Hype the video, all that good stuff on there. I would appreciate that. Trying to get some more views on my regular videos. So if you all want to help me out, I would appreciate that. I know quite a few of you have watched it. I think when I got up this morning, I think I had like 20 views on it. So had a huge bass given to us because the guys didn't have a bucket to put it in. Oh, okay, Lester. You got them all in there, Mike. Lick the like button. Chinese Jesus loves you long time and please like and prescribe. Rain there this morning. They're going to, her flight's going to be delayed. That stinks. What time is it? It is 10 minutes after 9. What time is it for you, real ad? Mountain told you the world needs more Chinese Jesus. 7 in the evening, huh? You must be pretty much on the other side of the world. Gonna rain up there for you soon in Tennessee? All right. Miss Tori, how you doing today? Don't know. I do not know. My eyeball's acting up this morning. Just started to, anyway. Things are kind of blurry. The rooster did? Okay. You act like I should have known that, Miss Tori. It was a mystery to me. So, all right, Lester. Here he comes to snuff the rooster. Yes. Now I know. Absolutely. Should we do that little thing? The more you know? Because we are getting information. Carol is here. Good morning, Carol. How are you today? Matt, good morning to you. You've been in already, haven't you, Matt? That's probably why you're not saying hi to me. You're saying hi to everybody else that's joined since you joined. I I got it. I understand. Yeah, I thought you'd been here for a while. Okay, Norbert, you're getting into it, and yep, you've ciphered it all out. Thank you very much, Norbert. Appreciate that. I think Ducky will tell on you, Lester. I got a feeling she will. Billy, are you still here? You're probably going live in a little bit, aren't you? Ducky heard her name. You stepped away for a moment to go to the store. Oh, okay, Matt. All right. Well, I appreciate you coming back, man. Love having you come back. Wish you could. I wish you could like videos more than once on a live stream. Breakfast is ready. Elite Edits. How you doing today? God bless tight jeans. Depends on who's wearing them, Lester. It's too early to explain all that. I agree with you. Salmon and tuna with a gravy topper. Eat up. Fancy feast. '70s chick. How you doing today? Good to see you today, Lisa. Yeah, she fixes. Oh, okay. I thought you were fixing special for him. Purina Pro Plan. Lester can probably use that. My walk was good today. Got my 4 miles in. Yesterday was a lot of pain. Today, not quite so bad. I wasn't whining and crying about it like a little bitch, but like I did yesterday. But beef tips, poor beef. And Lester's coat will be nice and shiny. Lucky Charms look an awful lot like cat food. Well, maybe they do. The 4 miles, what I've been doing it now. How long? 5 days? 4 days? 5 days? Yesterday was a struggle, but today wasn't so bad. Michael Neal, nope, not going to 5 miles. Going the rest of the way to day 365. I'll be walking 4 miles. That'll put me at 1,001 miles on day 365. Got it all planned out, done all the math and everything. So you had to go to the store yesterday, walk to the store to get some fancy feast. Lester, you got some Lucky Charms? Time for that golf cart, yeah. 2.2 miles, that's something. I mean, that's pretty good. 1,000 angry miles. Heck yeah, Andrew. Welcome in, ACR. Jerry is here. Good morning to you. So why am I doing this? Elite Edits. If you go and watch there's two videos on my channel called Thank You. There's Thank You, and then there's Thank You Part 2. If you go watch that, it will explain it quite a bit. It's a little over a year ago. I was in pretty bad shape. Depression was getting the better of me. Couldn't get my butt up out of bed for nothing. And started doing some YouTube stuff. And the walk thing just kind of happened. But it is definitely a good way to start my day. And it has definitely helped me to fight off the depression. Still battle it every single day. But I do have coffee before I walk, yes. ACR, good to see you. Faces of the human race. Good morning. I have not made, I don't know for sure what I'm going to do after day 365. But yes, I will probably, I'm going to continue to live stream one way or another. I'm going to continue to live stream. It's going to kind of depend on where I'm at, what I'm doing. But I will definitely be live streaming every morning. Even after day 365. Don't know if I'm going to be walking, but I probably will. Kane is here. Good morning to you. Welcome in. Got all kinds of people just joining in. Baby Hand is requesting a thumbs up from you. Miss Tori, I'm hoping to get an e-bike. I'm really wanting a sponsor to come and get me an e-bike, and then I can start going out on, like, I don't know, 10-mile rides on my e-bike and just live stream from that. So best way to get out of depression is keep moving. Absolutely. Be Driven is here. A daily gathering to discuss strength, hope, and happiness is an integral part of my day. I'm blessed to have you all. Well, absolutely. Yeah, Miss Tori, if I can get a sponsor to send me an e-bike, that'd be fantastic. You ride an 1100 Yamaha? All right. I had a Yamaha for a while. It was just a little 250 street trail bike. Yep, I used to ride that when I was in the Air Force. I rode that back and forth to work. I would, on the way home from work, there were some trails back behind some houses that I rode. I rode down the street every day, and there were some trails, just a little trails back in like a wooded area. And I used to, on the way home from work, I'd be in uniform, and I'd just be out there riding on the trails for a little bit. Just kind of e-trike, and you ride it every day. That's cool, Michael. Richard, how are you doing this morning? Good to see you. Practicing to stop, drop, and roll, so I'm ready when you spontaneously combust. Your mom rides a tricycle. Your son just bought a 2026 Honda Rebel 1100 yesterday. That's cool. My daughter has a Honda Rebel. I think it's a 600, or it's somewhere around 600 cc. So it's a pretty cool bike. Raw fish, soda, McDonald's refresher, and McDonald's bacon cheeseburger on my nightstand from last night. All right, there we go. We got the nightstand report from Lester. Baby Hand, you already did it. Have a cookie. What's a Honda? I need a Harley. Wow, really, Mike? Oh, really, Mountaintop? I get like a YouTube video when I'm scrolling through shorts. Sometimes I'll get a YouTube video about click here for a free e-bike, and yeah, I don't trust that. I actually clicked on it once, and yeah, they want all kinds of information from you. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's nothing. So brand new off the showroom floor, 9 grand, huh? Wow. Yeah, yeah. I knew better. Yeah, free is not free. My drug recovery is doing great. I don't do drugs, so it's absolutely wonderful there, Jay. You'll never tell what's on your nightstand. What's in the drawer? That's the question, 70s chick. Not free. I'll do the research. Brand new 2027 KX327 two stroke is 9K. All right, Kraft. Welcome in, by the way, Kraft Organics. Yeah, the old BOB in the drawer. Don't worry about Jay, 70s chick. I mean, the comment wasn't really that bad, and I just responded to it. My recovery is going well because I don't do drugs, so we're hoping for better. Because older than the mountains. Yep, but you know what? I'm still on top of the dirt, so you got some Ritz crackers on the nightstand too. Older than the mountain sounds like a John Denver song. It does. Yeah, not 9K for an e-bike. Someone was talking about other motorcycles. Open source, gonna give you a little bit of time to think about that. Talk politics here, so your automatic hole puncher is in your nightstand. There you go. 70s chick, you don't know what a bob is? A B-O-B? Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We don't do politics here, dude. We'll give you 10 minutes to think about it. Ducky was kinder to you than me. I'm not sure what your message means there, Kraft. You don't have any drawers in your nightstand? Dr. Bingled Dairy, welcome in. Kane just answered your question for you, 70s chick. That's what a bob is. And Mike timed him out. You can tell what's in the drawer? Okay. Just teasing you a little bit there, 70s chick. When you said you didn't want to tell what was on your nightstand. You only gave him a minute. There you go. Let him think about it. Time out to go sit in the corner. African Twin is an inline twin cylinder Honda that is an upright, bigger 990cc adventure time enduro. Oh, okay. Okay. Just for GP. Absolutely, Mike. Absolutely. Kind of like the guy that came here that one day and said that the stream would be better without him. And so we tested the theory. I still love that day. I still love that day. That was probably the best troll whack, the whack a troll I've ever seen. All right, let's go ahead and get a fresh cup of coffee and drink some coffee, have another cigarette before I head out and make this an even more amazing day than it has already been. A sewing kit, some extra batteries, and some clothespins. Okay, that's what's in your nightstand. We've got neighbors that have two of those. Kid out like they're ready for safari. A street ride to work. Oh, okay, cool. More coffee, absolutely. They are great bikes. I'd never heard of them before. Be honest with you. If I bought another motorcycle, I would want to go back to 1980, 81 for me, and get myself another old Triumph, 650 or 750 Triumph, and bobber style. That would be my bike of choice. It would not be for like riding over the road. It would just be for bopping around town. But that would definitely be my style of motorcycle. I had a 1970 Triumph 650 when I joined the Air Force, and my ex-wife sold it while I was in basic training, hence the term ex-wife. No, I joke about that, but she had my permission to sell it. So, yeah, 70 Bonneville, yeah. Yeah, nice Harley with a sidecar. It is sugar, absolutely. Not Bonneville car, Bonneville motorcycle, Triumph Bonneville. But Pontiac Bonnevilles are good cars too. The old land yachts. It wasn't a 3-cylinder 650 Triumph that I had. It was the old 2-cylinder 650. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Those 3-cylinders. Yeah, what is it? I forget what model that was called. Oh, let's see. Feel good year. Yes, it definitely was sugar. Drugs, eyes covered, lip balm, and cough drops in the nightstand. Oh, okay. Everybody doing a nightstand report today, huh? I don't have a nightstand, so. Someone's looking at a 2018 VMAX. Yeah, that is quite a bike. My cousin had one of those for about 2 months. And yeah, he decided to get rid of that thing because he knew he was going to die on it. Yeah, that thing was just too much. 3-cylinder was a Trident. Okay. Yeah, 76 Malibu that leaked gas. Well, that's not good. You'd like an enduro bike. You like the XR650, the simplicity and the reliability. I know somebody that has an old, it's not Triumph, it's a British motorcycle. Now I can't remember the name of it, but they make a new model of it, and it looks like almost like a World War II style motorcycle. It's a British bike. You're afraid to look in Rainy's nightstand? Yeah, she's got shoes and stuff to hit you with. The Tridents, yeah. ACR nightstand report. Phone, bat phone. Fleshlight. Is that fleshlight? Did you misspell that, Andrew? And a Glock 19. Wonderful hot shower does a great wake up. You getting ready to go live, Billy? I wrecked a 83 Honda V65 Magna in the day. No, not BSA either. Um, Enright? Something like that. Always strange and unusual. Hello. Hottie, how you doing? You want to see the hand, Hottie? I got the hand. Right there. There's the hand. What is the name of that? Royal Enfield. There you go, Mike. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, a guy I know has one of those. It's a pretty cool little bike. I mean, it's nothing spectacular or anything, but it's just kind of cool little bike. Ducky with the thumbs up. My first bike was a 76 Honda 454. It fell on me at stop signs. My first motorcycle was a 70, I think it was 76. Yeah, 76 Kawasaki 400. KZ 400. Had a BSA. The dang thing was always breaking down. Hard to get parts for them. You had all kinds of motorcycle there, Miss Tori. Lester, yes. Go get you some coffee. You are okay. You're going live at 10. All right. Yeah, I will definitely be off of here before then. So, yeah, the Royal Enfields. They're kind of a cool looking bike. I don't know as far as reliability or all that, but or how they ride or anything. But you used to work at a Triumph shop. Cool. Almost 400. Yeah, about 6 different bikes. Flying Flea C6. Yeah, those Royal Enfields, they kind of look, they still make a model that kind of looks like they did way back like in World War II. And I know they've been around for a long, long time, so. I guess that's what I like about them is just the way they look. You had a horse for a while, there you go. And so your version of save a horse is ride a steel horse, huh? Not ride a cowboy, Miss Tori. Heading out. All right, James, we'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Give your mom a big hug before she leaves. Tell her how much you love her. And we'll see you later. I do not know what BSA stands for. Oh yeah, 80s motorcycle, a Suzuki, get a seized motor, you sold parts off of it. Cool. Peace and profits to the chat. Well, thank you very much. You had a cowboy one time? James, you do good things too. British small arms. Okay. Thanks, Phil. I certainly will. Miss Tori got it too. Really small arms, huh? Does anybody know what Geico, as in the insurance company, stands for? A lot of people don't know this, but I remember before they started calling themselves Geico, I remember the name of the company. When you know, you know. Upright old 30s Harley style. Okay. Does anybody know what Geico stands for? It is an acronym. It's a lot of typing if you want to type it, but you're supposed to go to a wedding today. All right, Lester. I hear bridesmaids are always eager. Just saying. Maybe I should start going to more weddings, huh? Horse versus motorcycle. You'd pick a horse, no gasoline needed. Yeah, lots of feed though. Okay, so either nobody's willing to type all the words out, or nobody knows. Geico, the insurance company. It was originally, there you go, government employees insurance company. There you go. That's how they got the name Geico. Well, there's Josh. Good morning to you, Josh. How you doing this morning? Good to see you come in today. She's marrying her ex-husband. Yeah, some people never learn. There you go, Miss Tori. That is true. Had to sleep in a little bit. Okay. All right. Josh, you asking my video about yeah, I don't know why anybody would. Yeah, they're your. I think these are wise words from Ducky. A long time ago, Ducky said on my channel. I'm pretty sure that it was her that said it. They're called an X for a reason, and I believe that was from Miss Ducky. Yeah, Josh, you were asking about in my your comment on my video. Um, Maybe Lester will catch the bouquet. It was you, Ducky. It was indeed you. Um, okay, Josh, you asked in my video about them only coming a couple times a year. Now, they're out all the time picking up brush and stuff like that. Those trucks are all over the place. They don't have any set schedule when they come. They just kind of watch for big piles to develop, and then they come and pick them up. So um, they picked mine up one day last week, but it was 2 days before that. I saw them while I was out on my walk. I saw that truck. And I think they have two or three trucks that they run around town in. But I saw one of their trucks over on the other side of my walk. So they were there like 2 days before they came by my house and picked the stuff up. So they don't have any kind of schedule. I think they just kind of drive around looking for piles of debris to pick up. Yeah, Josh, it is definitely a good thing. It is definitely a blessing. Between me and there's a guy across the street and a couple doors down that he puts out quite a bit of stuff too. That does not sound like a Miss Tory. That does not sound like a very um, fun horseback ride. So some do change after the reflex view, but it happens. There isn't going to be any bridesmaids. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, you. I don't even know what that is, but that does make sense. If the saddle flipped to the underside of the horse, yeah, you definitely need to tighten something. Yeah, actually, absolutely, 70s chick. 69.4 degrees for Lester. Yeah, that definitely doesn't sound very comfortable. Most of the time, I've been horseback riding. I don't know, probably half a dozen, maybe 10 times. Um, oh, they bloat their stomach out to fake that it's tight enough. Oh, okay. Wendy, you have an amazing day too. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you being here. Happy Sunday to you. Um, Most of the time I've been horseback riding, it's been like on a horse that, I mean, all they do is they just kind of walk, and it's like boom, 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 and they have a set trail that they follow, and that's it. But I have been horseback riding a few times, where they basically just let you kind of go, and yeah, the trail riding is not a lot of fun, but I have been riding horses a few times where they just kind of let you go, and not necessarily go exploring on your own, but they let the horses run a little bit. So, and like saddles, I'm sure they don't. I'm sure they don't. I mean, I wouldn't want somebody to strap saddle on my back. Wow, we're up to 61 likes. You guys are incredible. You have to walk them around to make sure they let out that breath of air. Oh, okay. Got to ride on a beach in Mexico with a herd of horses. It was amazing. Yeah, Josh, he knows about horses too. They're all bride duke maidens now. I do indeed. D Luscious does indeed charge extra to have a saddle strapped on my back. Casual dress too. Well, that's not bad then. You don't have to wear a suit and tie. Everybody hit that thumbs up for me. 62 likes. Always try to get it up to match my age. So if we can get to 66 likes before I finish this cigarette, that'll be a great thing. Hey, Saddleback. So ACR, after I end the stream here, I'm gonna go back out and be pulling more of those vines out of the trees. So I'm gonna get my 1,000 angry tugs in today too. So lots and lots of tugs on those vines. Miss Billy will be going live here in about 15 minutes. Tugs lives matter. They do indeed. You like being on the water? If I'm near the water or on the water, I am a happy man, Miss Tori. Mike has been here, but he said he was all out of he's all out of gummies and all out of weed. So Mike might be suffering a little bit this morning, but he is here. You got some off-wall stuff. Well, imagine that, Andrew. You got some stuff off the wall, really? Mike is a trooper. Mike is a trooper. Broken ribs. He's still coming in every day. Still going. Actually, did a live show for us. What? Not this past weekend, but the weekend before. And and now he's broken ribs and out of weed. So yeah, I think he's heading to the store, the dispensary today, Josh. So he'll be all right. Poor Mike. We make him sound like a big dope fiend or something. You found enough DNA to film 6 seasons of CSI? Wow. The old blacklight? Oh, from the walls. Okay. No music till the 26th. Lester, you get yours for free? All right, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Mike with his 1,000 angry gummies. The honey sriracha and the fire ants. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Billy's getting ready to go live. Y'all can head over to Billy's. Um, Y'all have a fantastic day. Miss Tori, thanks for coming in today. It's good to see you. Everybody else who's in here today, I do appreciate y'all. You guys are absolutely amazing. 63 likes today. Absolutely great. Face of the Human Race popped in today. We got all kinds of people here today. So just in time at 12%. Well, go charge up for about 12 minutes before Billy goes live, Mike. I'm going to go put my phone in the drawer and go start tugging on some vines. And that's that is literally I'm not talking in code or anything there. So y'all have a fantastic day. I will see you all later. Peace.